We're live.
We're live.
Hello.
Wow.
Hello,
That's
everyone.
how that works. There we go.
What a crazy concept.
It's amazing. It's like you show up at a Monday on a 7:30 at night, and here we are.
We are here.
It's like
I
clockwork.
said, yep. What a concept.
Those are lyrics to a song they're escaping me for a moment.
It's Smash Mouth.
What a concept. Oh, yeah, there it is.
I could use a little fuel myself.
Nope.
Thank you so
No,
much,
we're
Monkey
not-
Van, for the sub.
Thanks, man.
Hey,
We're not doing this.
Monkey Man. Thanks
We're
so
We're not
much,
doing
bud.
this again. I want to point out that the Playotic meter is there, but the pun meter is gone. I want to point that out. The pun
that
meter
bad?
is gone.
You want it?
No, I don't. I want it to stay gone.
Oh.
I cannot take
I
this
don't have any
torture
puns for that.
of the puns. I have every time I hear that ding, it's like a Pavlovian effect of just like I cringe.
Yeah. Well,
I apologized several times.
Yeah.
You know
And
what
you
that
didn't apologize enough, as it turns. Oh God damn it! It's back. No, make it go away.
Nick, this is your punishment.
No spirit, no spirit.
okay.
Don't judge me any longer.
music to my ears.
Speaking of music,
You brought it up. It didn't need to be brought up, but you brought it up. So now it's here to stay, baby.
God damn it. Speaking of music,
Yeah.
we were jamming to some of Nolan's amazing contributions before
Yeah.
we got live. It was good shit.
Yeah. We should. Yeah.
Nolan, do you have a beat that like I could listen to when I'm working out? Like, they'll get me like jazzed for fitness.
You know, as a matter of fact, I think I do. It might go a little something like this.
This Graham Pacer test is a multi-stage aerobic capacity test that progressively gets more difficult as it continues.
Man, I could just.
Why was that so loud? It was loud.
And then it got really quiet. It was like, where
then-
is door get boom, boom, boom.
It did. It sure did. I thought there was something wrong.
There was another one that he played too that was like a hot, sick beat of we trying to reach you about our car's extended warranty that
Nolan,
Just
you're like
now
at
no
half
one's
volume
required.
right now.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
real low, bud.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, you,
Right.
Sun's getting real
You
low.
weren't, though.
yeah, you weren't.
I haven't done any.
Oh, well, you did something. Oh, you did something, little man.
I don't even know what to change because I haven't changed anything.
It sounds like your gate is like getting you.
Yeah.
No,
Nolan,
it
fix your
doesn't,
shit.
because you could still hear him. It sounds like he's compressed to hell.
Like you're
It
the
is.
I don't
attack
have
and release.
compression on at all. Or threshold. I don't have either of those turned on.
You don't?
No.
What about gain? Just like,
Let me turn that up. How about that? That's,
I mean, I can hear him, and he
We
just
can
sounds
hear
like
you, just
way,
sounds
way,
so
way quiet.
I
Like,
just doubled your
where
volume in
you-
OBS Ninja.
what
Oh
happened?
no.
Literally, we were talking for like an hour. and
I
nothing
know.
has
I don't know what.
changed.
Let me see. Maybe it's OBS Ninja. Let me look then. If you're actually confused.
Whatever,
something?
brother. This is Hero by Nickelback.
I literally have. Maybe OBS was really upset by
It punished him.
Wow. Interesting.
It punished him.
something.
Well, we're gonna have to get that figured out. I'm so sorry, Nolan. I know that's annoying. Trust me, I know those feelings. Audio
The
it
beats.
sucks.
The beats were too sick.
By the way, so we have two new characters. First off, I'd be remiss not to start off by saying Alan is DMing tonight. Hello, Alan.
Yay. Hello.
Yay. But we also have two new player characters. Actually, wanted to ask. I meant to ask before we went live, but do we have a way of introducing them?
Oh, we do.
Yeah, they're in the story.
Hell
So
yeah.
if we want to hold off until we get to them, we can.
Yeah, of course. Cool. In the meantime, I'll be for Mick's character. I am creating an item that they will be using. So excuse me as
It's
I
very cool.
fade into the darkness.
It's fine. But with that, I'll go ahead and introduce myself. I won't reveal everything so that we have a little bit of excitement coming. I also see that Dylan is playing a pretty lady, which that's unexpected.
are you saying I'm not pretty?
You are, but you're not a pretty lady typically. You're a pretty boy usually. But in this case, you're a pretty lady as opposed to just a pretty boy. So that's interesting. But I am playing Artorius Davenport. He's an artificer. Because that is the correct way that you say that class.
No.
Yep.
I thought it was artsy fencer.
Yeah.
Artificer.
Like if Vincent van Gogh took up dueling in, Renaissance Italy.
The item is for Artorius. But you can call him Artie. We don't have to be so fancy. You can call him Artie. But his name
I'm gonna call him Nerd Boy.
I'm gonna call him the Abyss Watcher.
It's so funny because I literally stressed over how can I make a character that gets along with Ash's character, or Ash's character isn't terrible to him, and I'm not a dick like that. Literally, that was my bar that I set for myself: is don't make a character who's a dickhead, and how can Ash not hate your character just cuz. I've already failed one goal. Here we are. Nolan, talk. Oh wait, he's quiet still, right?
You're muted now.
Yeah, we don't hear nothing.
Unplug your shit and plug it back
I
in.
don't hear anything. Nothing at all. Sounds
Do
like
IT
I'm
work.
hearing
Do your job.
Nothing at all. Nothing at all.
Nothing at all. Feels like I want to cosplay Sexy Flanders.
Feels like I'm hearing nothing at all. Nothing at all.
Well, while Nolan's working on that, Dylan, please.
Tell us
My
about
pretty lady
Sassafras.
that I'm playing Sepharis, who is a sorceress, and I have some backstory stuff, but we'll maybe get to that at a later point in time. We'll see. But she's amber haired and here to. I couldn't think of a rhyme. I was gonna say stare, and I'm like, stare at what? That doesn't make any sense.
I have
It just
question.
rhymes.
I have a question. Dylan. Is amber the color of her energy?
Whoa.
Look, shades of colors playing naturally. My wife had never heard that song before, and I had to play it for her like last week, and I was like, how? I say that more often than that song deserves, honestly. It's a good song. It doesn't deserve to be mentioned as much as I mention it.
We still can't hear you, Nolan.
Nolan, do you need to reboot your computer?
Sir Nart, why is it not pronounced Sephiroth? Why is what not pronounced Sephiroth?
Her name is Sassafras, and she's
Her name is Sepharis.
Sassafras.
Sepharis. Also, yes, I understand that it's Artorius, and the first thought is like Artorius the Abyss Watcher. I wanted something that sounded like really fancy and really serious.
You know
That's why I
what?
did
Sumner's
that.
first character was also named Artorius, so I'm gonna call you Betty White because you're Golden Girl.
Yeah, I wanted something that sounded incredibly serious because this is not a very serious character. You'll see. Anyway,
Is he a Nancy boy?
He's kind of
He's not
quirky. Wow, wow, wow.
he's not a Nancy boy.
Is he
See. You'll
quirky
see.
like a cat?
Who are you?
Quirky like a cat.
Who are you?
Oh
Ash?
no.
Me?
Goodbye, Nolan. I miss you.
He had to he reset his whole thing.
In real life, I'm your arch nemesis.
This is not a fact. This is
Oh.
not true. We're good.
Do we
We're
want some
good
elevator
friends.
music?
This is-
But it's arch nemesis like an anime where like you're gonna kiss later, in everyone's fan
That's-
fiction. Everyone knows Kaiba and Yugi totally bang,
I mean, they did, but I'm now questioning.
and it
if
actually got to be a
writing
three-way
fan
because that's a arch rival
that's-
triangle where like Yugi
Nope,
viewed
this
Joey
is-
as his rival.
This is going into. a
Joey viewed
direction I
Kaiba
don't
as his
think-
rival, and Kaiba
Nope.
viewed Yugi as it was a big like just circular.
This circle. Would you say that this circle was
It had some jerks in it, yeah.
okay?
God, guys.
I'd say Kaiba's a jerk, wouldn't you?
I think
Sorry.
this is time for my catchphrase. I hate this.
Bye, have a beautiful time.
Nolan? Anything? Nothing,
No.
man.
What the heckity heck? That's,
He can hear us. He said. At least I'm assuming so by his pantomime. Yeah. Hold on.
Let me look at your auto settings. You are using your audience mix from your live streamer. Oh, this is from your new mixer. Does that mixer have software that requires to be ran while you're using it? It is running. Okay.
I can read lips. He just said, "I'm a big baby."
I don't think that's what he said.
I'm a big nerd.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I don't think teasing you is gonna help us get the situation. Nope. No.
So Ash, what's your character? Tell us about you.
Oh yeah.
Who are you? Introduce yourself. I want to know. Can you show me?
No.
Oh, okay.
Tarzan.
Always.
Who am I playing?
The character that I used to think was a drugs shared the name with a drug.
What?
I used to think your character's name was Heroin, not Carowin.
Oh. Okay.
I was like, all right, that heroin's also a female hero. It's not just a drug. It's just where my mind went first.
Depends on how you spell it.
Yeah, but I heard it before I read it, and then I saw there was a K, and I'm like, oh, I was way off.
Yeah, it's ketamine. My name is ketamine.
You still haven't introduced your character this whole time? How did you say so many words without introducing yourself?
I'm stalling.
Well, then say that. We can talk about other things while, yeah.
I play Carowin, who is literally Louise Belcher. I'm a fairy barbarian.
Do you have a nightlight glow-in-the-dark toy that you can't sleep without, but you'll totally deny it to the end of your days?
Yes, and then and I have a crush on a boy, but I'll deny it. Yeah.
Cool. Sumner, who are you, buddy? I know you're doing things, but you just want to introduce yourself real quick.
Yeah.
He's Sumner.
I am Sumner. Thank you.
He is.
I
am Abel. I'm Dr. Abel Vercon. I'm a Fearbolg monk, mercy monk to be specific. I use my academic prowess behind the scalpel, as well as knowing where to punch and cause the most damage. I do my best to keep the team together, but oftentimes things get out of hand. Yeah, that's me.
Do you have?
God, I wish I could hear Nolan right now.
He's gesturing like a madman over there.
Wow,
he's like that "Bring Me to the Horizon" meme.
Have you unplugged your cables?
Gabagool? Is that what
you were gesturing right there. I was trying to avoid saying like an Italian man, but now you're actually doing the.
He's doing a gabagool.
Unplug your Go XLR cables and chew on them.
Hey, Copernicus.
Hey, Copernicus. Yeah.
The gabagool.
That's some controversial opinions you're spreading right there. Oh no, not the Blue Yeti.
Do the Blue Yeti and a gabagool. You know,
that's a great mic though.
You do the Blue Yeti.
Have you tried not using your mixer? Have you tried walking off into the sunset, never to be seen again?
Have you tried that? Hey, watch it work.
Have you tried having a showdown at the OK Corral at high noon?
It's at high noon.
That'll solve your problem real quick.
That was good. Who's that coming from?
That works. Did you route your audio wrong?
He is, like I said, he is straight up that "Bring Me to the Horizon" meme. He is an average D&D enjoyer. Nolan,
I love this song.
Wherever you are.
Was telling me that her
It's never gonna stop. It's literally just this bit, and it never ends.
Is it really?
Yep.
I hate this.
This is it's so exciting. There you go. I don't want to kill people. It's just so weird that like we can't hear him at all anymore. He was really quiet, and now he's just gone.
Wow.
Yeah, now he's.
Alan, who are you?
I'm a lot of different people tonight, emotionally and in game. Usually I play pagan, storm sorcerer.
Nolan, do you want to just plug up your Blue Yeti there, pal? And
Oh,
It's
it's got that shitty like wide USB cable that no one actually has anymore. Yeah, that sucks. Thanks, Yeti. Yeah, it's like that old cable that like your brick cell phone used to be plugged into in 2006.
Oh, I have one of those.
Yeah, I know.
Cables.
I have like 2, and they're both in bad condition.
Oh, hold on.
Oh, he's busting out he's busting out the OG.
The OG. Well, thanks for everyone's patience, and also thank you for your patience, Nolan, because I know how
Yes.
infuriating that is.
You're doing a great job, buddy.
I'm proud of you.
I'm not. I'm disappointed.
You know,
I'm glad
In
you
this-
said it.
in this trying time, I wish I could offer Nolan an egg.
I can offer him a gherkin.
A gherkin would be. That's so weird because for those that don't know, we were talking for like an hour before.
And I didn't take the time to eat in the hour.
I'm just asking questions.
You
Why?
wanna
was
watch me drink this pickle
We're
juice?
just asking questions
just asking questions? That is
Yeah.
literally all we're doing.
about the election. We're just asking questions.
Okay, pump the brakes, Chief.
So,
Okay, look, I'm just asking
Democrats.
questions.
No,
Did
I don't-
aliens build the
don't
pyramids?
fucking know.
I'm just asking questions.
I'm just asking questions.
Is
Does
Sumner
chocolate
actually a
milk
god
come from
amongst
brown
men?
cows? I'm just asking questions.
Is Sumner actually a god amongst men? A divine being living in a mortal shell? I'm just asking questions.
We're all just asking questions.
I think that's what we're. Isn't that what we're all about?
Like as a species?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Should
we're a
be.
pretty exploratory species. Like, how you ever eat something and you're like, how did we figure out how to eat this?
like milk from cow's milk.
Yeah, or like, I don't know.
Yeah, Nolan can see the
Jell-O.
chat.
Well, Jello is a concoction of animal fat and other stuff that I don't know chemically.
Do you think-
but it's something that you have to actually put effort in to make.
Do you think that was the goal
not
of
only,
Jell-O?
Not only did somebody take animal fat and other shit and mix it into a semi-transparent shape, but then they decided to eat it.
Nolan, check your default microphone settings on your computer. Okay.
Why save changes?
I mean, really, we could chalk up all of human discovery to wanting to stick things in your mouth and seeing how that went.
That is not bad, actually. You got a damn good point.
At some point, we tried to put everything that we've made or learned about in our mouth in one form or another.
I really hope
Arrived at
that
a very
theme.
good time.
I hope that theme carries over in today's game.
Hey,
Still nothing.
No,
no,
I heard you.
I hear you. There
Yeah.
you are.
Yeah.
Maybe he can't hear us now.
Shit. We
We're
heard
just
you.
Hello?
we're destined to
Yes,
be forever.
we hear
No,
you.
I don't hear you now!
Fuck! I mean, dang it.
we're destined. We're destined
all
to just
playing What's in My
be
Mouth.
forever separated. Two
What is
lovers.
Ash doing?
Two lovers
Mysterio
forbidden
doing?
from one another. A mountain divides their people.
All right, now we're going to ask the hard-hitting questions of Sumner, as he has recently started to walk down a new path in life as a Magic player. Sumner,
Oh my
what has
god.
been your favorite card color combination thus far in
You're
your
really
young
gonna
career?
This into that. That's cool. That's great. Dude,
I didn't know
I
you were
like
getting
Magic a
Magic.
lot.
Can you hear
Yeah.
something?
Hey, we can hear you.
Nope.
Yeah.
Yeah, we heard you.
This is the most frustrating thing I think I've ever dealt with.
Yeah, I
I'm
hear
so
you. Bud.
sorry.
Nothing makes sense. Not a goddamn thing makes sense.
We hear you.
Do you need to reboot or something? Oh, you can't hear us.
Yeah, he can't hear anything.
Can't hear us.
Nothing changed. Not a damn thing has changed.
Doesn't work though.
Maybe reboot? I don't know.
Have you tried turning it off?
I
Turning it
don't
back
know.
on again?
Can we rename
Sorry,
the
to be a
stream
back screen.
Rename the stream? We can.
to a
what?
cavalcade of errors?
Oh no. We could. But should we?
I ask that a lot about my life.
I get that. When life's about timing, right? Anyway, what was like Magic?
Yeah.
Dylan, you've never played Magic, but you've heard a lot
I've
about it,
played
right?
Magic a handful of
If
times.
your answer isn't a green-black deck or a black-blue deck, I'm gonna stab
What
you.
about
Black
black
blue
white?
is my
I
shit.
like black white.
Black Blue is my
awesome.
favorite.
Yeah, I was gonna build an angel deck and realized how expensive that was gonna get, and then
Yeah.
stopped.
I have a lot of fun.
I enjoyed playing. Have a big ass monster with first strike and flying and death strike or whatever, and being able to bring it back to life.
Yeah,
for fun.
hey, I hear you, buddy. Sound good?
Can you hear us?
Anyway, here's all my magic cards.
He's so
Hey.
strong.
Oh wow.
Oh, wow.
Strong boy. He is working
Wow.
out. Can you hear
I've
us
just been
now?
playing Magic the Arena.
I can't tell if he can hear us or if he's
He
just
definitely
losing his
can't hear
mind.
us because we can definitely
Okay.
hear him.
Yep.
Yeah.
How about
Can
now?
hear you,
Yes.
Nolan.
Yeah, we hear you. Sound
Can
good.
hear your rage, your fury.
Yes, you were very angry, and we hear that immensely. This is the stream, ladies and gentlemen.
The
Not
audio is routing correctly now. I just can't hear it, so I've got to figure out cables.
okay.
Call Larry. I know a
The
guy.
cable guy.
We're just
Oh,
hanging
God.
out. And Alan's like, take your time, boy. I
Ash,
got a
the only
DM.
cards I have anymore, I have Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and that's all. I have maybe like half a Magic deck because I proxied the rest of it, and then I did some Magic the Gathering the Arena, and that was really it. I almost got back into Magic when they had Godzilla monsters,
Oh, I
but
have. That's what this deck is. It's a blue-black.
they're
deck.
alternative
I do.
arts, and I didn't want to spend a
Just
fortune trying to
pretend
get
fucking
like,
Azrael's
Space
asleep or
Godzilla.
something. I don't know.
Well, if
By
y'all
the
want
way,
to ever
my
play
favorite
Magic
Godzilla
the
monster.
Gathering with me, get Magic the Gathering Arena. I've been playing Arena. I don't own a single card. It's very
Well,
fun.
why did I pull these out?
Because it was relevant. I wanted to see.
Hold on, I'm not done.
Oh my god! Wow.
I want to. If we're showing off cards, I want to show off this Blue Eyes White Dragon I got. I had to get it because it's alternate
Definitely
art
Magic.
and
I have some Pokemon cards I can show you.
it's just the blue eyes howling at the moon, which
Ooh.
inspired my 3 blue eyes to the moon shitty Photoshop that I did.
I like that.
And God, I can't live without it now.
Heck,
Hey, guys.
Hello.
How are you doing?
Can you hear us?
Can you hear us?
Can you
Am
hear
I in
us
time
now?
for the show?
Yeah.
Hey, so you hear us now?
Yeah.
What was wrong?
I feel like he's lying and he can't hear us.
I'm just reading lips. I'm really good at it. I had to rapidly just try to rehook up my old audio setup and figure out all the route. I literally not a thing changed. I didn't tweak any settings. I didn't do a thing. And then all of a sudden, my mic wasn't inputting anything. I tried my other microphone. I tried a different amplifier. I tried all sorts of different things. It was
you
just
try
like,
pooping.
no, I didn't try pooping. I should have tried pooping.
Maybe that was a problem.
Just like literally an hour of talking, and then we go live, and it's like
And you play one meme. That's your punishment for playing a meme on stream, I guess.
that's really what it was. Yeah,
what it
even
was.
though I'd played that exact one before.
It wasn't on stream.
You're right.
So how about we take a break, by the way, now, right? Like, we've been streaming long enough for a break.
I guess we could actually.
Yes,
He's a joke. He's a joke.
Thank you, everyone, for your supportive messages in
Yes,
chat.
thank
By the way,
Alan, take us away.
Yay.
Okay.
Take me away!
Cool. Sweet escape. So we're going to pick up right where Mick left off. So our group of adventurers stranded on the shoreline south of Salt Marsh. Storm clouds gather in the distance over the horizon. We have Abel, and we have
Hello.
Azrael, and then we have Carowin, and then the corpse of Brahm. Also Pagan, who is, upon seeing the dimension door close with Ace and his sidekick, whose name I can't remember,
10.
going through it.
10.
10.
Tim.
Seeing Ace and 10 go through the portal. Pagan's going to scream and shoot a ball of lightning at them before dropping to his knees beside Brahm and sobbing. What are you guys doing?
I'm looting my dead friend's corpse.
Are you?
Yeah.
Mick, what does she find?
Yeah, what do I find, Mick?
She finds a letter that says to Abel. And she finds his pipe and his flask.
Can I read the letter out loud to Abel?
Do you know what it says?
I open my mouth and whatever you say comes out.
Okay. Yeah, you can. Dear Abel, if you're reading this, then that means I'm dead. That's a shame. But I wanted to make sure that if I didn't get to tell you in life, that you would know in death. I told you that I betrayed my old gang on a job. But what I never told you was that job involved stealing from the Verkan family. That's right. The biggest day, the most important day of your life, the opening of your clinic, was the day I set up my friends to take the fall after stealing from your family. It was no coincidence that I found my way into your clinic when things went bad, and I needed some surgery to hide. I tried to make up for every mistake that I ever did to you. Every day of our strange, but in many ways wonderful friendship. I don't regret the life that I lived. I just regret that I didn't have more time to spend with you, my friend. Remember, death is simply a part of life. Luminous beings are we in the end. And this isn't goodbye. This is just see ya down the road. P.S. Thank you. Signed, your friend, Brom Kane.
Okay, and since I don't know how to read, no, I'm kidding.
Is anyone cutting onions in here?
So yeah, at this point, Pagan is on the ground above Brom's body while he's bleeding out, like trying to resuscitate him, like sending static impulses into his chest, trying to get him to come back to life. And he's just crying. And then he turns to Brom and he's like, Brom, you have to fix him. You're a doctor, fix him.
I can't. My name is Abel.
You're not even trying. Oh, sorry. I'm real nervous.
No, it's okay. I knew what you were saying. I almost didn't bring it up.
Yeah.
Abel extends his hand to ask for the note from Kerwin.
Can I have that, please?
Why?
It was directed to me. I'd like to hold on
But
to
you
it.
got all the information out of it.
I would like to keep it for keepsake.
I totally didn't read it wrong or anything, or not include his undying love for you.
Did he say?
Yeah, it says that you have an ass that he can bounce a coin off of, and he wanted to be buried in it. Says it right here.
Can I read it, please?
Yeah.
I take the letter.
Hold on. No, hold on. And then I write it in there underneath it. It says, P.S. You have an ass that I would like to bounce a coin off of and be buried
Don't
in
mar
it.
it, please.
And then I hand it to him.
Thank you.
Without looking at it, he folds it and puts it delicately into his pocket. And he crouches down to Pagan, who's over Brom's body. And he kind of just puts his hand on the back of Pagan.
He's gone, Pagan. I cannot bring people back from what happened.
And he kind of...
I look at the necromancer.
He puts... Oh, that's a really cool effect, Alan. He puts the... He takes off his jacket and wraps his body in it. And the Fearbulk, he's massive, so his coat completely wraps Brom's body, and he picks him up.
Okay. So as you're comforting Pagan, he's panicking, right? I'm not conveying that well enough. He's panicking and he starts to vomit. And as he does, yeah, have wings. As he does, you start to smell like the scents of rainwater and everything, and you hear thunder clap in the distance. And then Pagan looks at you again. And he's like, "You have to try. You haven't even tried yet. Azrael, can't you do something?"
Yeah, I could, but it's not going to be Braum. It's not like I can bring him back from the dead. It'll be him in form only.
Okay. So Pagan continues to weep, and he's like quivering at the events that are going on, and as he just continues to sit there, thank you for the rain. As he continues to sit there, the thunder from the storm in the distance grows closer and closer, and then Pagan's wings snap back, and he vanishes in his little background or meltdown. Are any of you within 20 feet of him?
I assume we all are.
I think we all are.
Okay, so you would all
Except for
take,
these two.
I believe you'd have to make a Constitution saving throw as Pagan, lets out what you think is going to be a yell, but it instead comes out as like a loud crack of thunder as his wings snap back.
Got 10.
Oh,
I was not prepared.
I got a nat 20 for a 25.
Wow.
That's a pretty good roll for today.
I've got an unnatural 20.
Thank you, these dice.
Are you using your Arby's dice?
Abel,
No.
you rolled a
10.
10?
Yep.
Okay.
Whack my mic.
So as this happens, Abel, you take, Jesus Christ, 22 points of thunder damage.
Holy cow.
Oh,
You're like a lightning rod.
I was so sad.
Pagan was real sad. He lost control. But yeah, it was a loud crack of thunder. It could be heard pretty far away, you'd imagine.
This is setting the mood. I like that.
Yeah. Now, Pagan's gone. You guys don't know where he is if you want to try and see him or anything, but for right now, he's just gone out of view.
Okay.
Did he teleport away? Abel, are you okay?
You see the front of him is comically soot, and his hair is kind of just.
Yes, I'm fine for now.
Do you need a doctor?
He coughs up blood.
You
Oh
should
my.
kill yourself.
It appears he's ruptured my inside. I don't know which part yet, but I believe the parts that he did not damage. The list is shorter.
All right. So you've picked up the body of Braum?
Yes, he's picked him up, and he's kind of cradling him a bit.
Oh, I thought Pagan took Braum with him.
No, he
No.
just he got really upset.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, sorry. I didn't convey that.
No, you're right.
You good, Gucci?
And we're just on the coast right now, right?
Yeah, you're just on the coast. Storm's rolling in, but as Pagan left, the storm seems to be lessening too. You noticed.
The storm's leaving.
Yep. And as you sit there a few moments, you notice a voice from behind you.
Hello there.
What in the world?
I am the collector. I see you are in possession of some bones I would like.
Some bones?
Bones. Bones of a soul connected to the realm of the dead.
You mean our friend? He's not just bones!
Flesh and bones. What difference does it make?
Obviously nothing to the likes of you.
And what am I, pray tell?
Nothing that I haven't dealt with before.
Is that all you're going to say to him?
Yeah.
Okay. Anyone else do anything else?
I'm a little terrified right now. This monster. Oh
Cool.
my god.
That scared the
Was
shit
not
out of
ready
me.
for that, Alan.
You're just gonna take it to the next level like that without any fucking warning?
I mean, things happen.
It's great. I love it.
I can turn it off because it's kind of scary.
No, I like you putting that face on and you going, well, it happens. Like in a super sweet voice, like, well, sometimes.
Sometimes, your friend dies and then the collector shows up. It happens.
Back to the collector.
Oh, is that blackface? No, I'm like a literal forest demon. I'm made of twigs.
So,
That show. No.
the guy who's appeared behind you guys are monster because it stands about 9 feet tall. Yeah.
Holy shit! So
and
Jesus.
Its form like constantly shifts as it stands, like it's still, but you can't quite focus on where it is. Its body moves and its face shifts and blurs and opens and closes without moving at all.
God,
he just
terrifying.
stands there. Yeah, he just stands there staring at you down, expectantly.
So, like, you want our friend's corpse, or yeah, that's what you want.
Not the corpse, just the bones. You may keep the flesh to bury as you mortals see fit.
Why would we give these to you? They are not yours to take.
They are not yours either. I would offer a trade. It upsets you so. Bone for the bones of the mortal, connected to the realm of the dead.
What importance of this is to you?
As I said, I am a collector.
Is he just a trophy?
Of sorts. Source of power. A rarity, some might say.
And let's just say, hypothetically, we're just gonna hand over his bones to you. What do you want from us? Or what do we get from you, rather?
You do not have to hand anything to me. I can take care of that part myself. And in exchange,
And he extends his hand, and before him, it's about a 3-foot long rod of bone, carved intricate runic markings all along it. And he extends it to you.
this artifact can serve as any tool that you see fit.
It's the ancient bone saber of Zumakalis!
God damn it!
It is the vital piece, little known.
Look, guys, I don't know if you know about this sort of thing, but this is really valuable. And Brahm, I like the guy, but he's dead. I think this is a good trade.
Abel looks down at Brahm, whom he's holding, and uncovers his face from his jacket.
Oh, Brahm. I don't know what to do. What would you have wanted? Would you have even cared?
I take my little tiny fairy hands and pretend like to make his corpse talk. Give him the bones! I'm drunk! Give him the bones!
He was famous for constantly telling everyone how he was drunk.
I have no eyes!
He sacrificed his eyes. He sacrificed his liver. He would sacrifice his bones if given the chance.
He loved you a lot.
Brahm,
He looks to the corpse
thank you.
as he says in response to his letter. And he takes his coat back and unwraps Brahm's body and hands him, if nobody stops him, to the collector.
Hey, but wait. Dude,
And he
Collector?
quickly pulls him back.
can we... It's in tribute of Brahm. I know it doesn't mean much to you, but do you think we could keep, like, 5% of them? 5% off? Just a small bone.
Like a finger?
I'll let you choose.
A metatarsal, perhaps?
That's a finger.
And so you guys are making the exchange?
Yes.
Okay. So he extends his hand, and like this grayish blue mist just like envelops Brahm's body as it spouts from this monster's fingers. And it swirls around for a minute or so before it lifts back. And you don't see anything. You don't see any bones or anything lifting up into the creature, but you do see it stand a little bit taller. And then where Brahm's body was, it's still there. It's just kind of deflated. I don't know how to describe it. It's just flattened out a bit as the skeletal structure has been removed through magical means.
You will find that this left index finger is still intact for you when we fight the rod.
Thank you.
Azrael should take the rod. You should take the rod. You know about dead stuff. I just make things dead.
So he extends his... Turn this off. He extends the rod out to you, Azrael. Again, it's about 3 feet long.
Okay, so it's like my height.
Yeah, your height. So it's a thick bone. You imagine it's some kind of thigh bone from some huge creature that you hope you never have to face down. And as you accept the rod, the creature says, fair exchange. And then he turns to mist and disappears. And then Brahm's boneless corpse lays on the ground. Nearly boneless corpse.
I gotta get that finger bone.
I was wondering what you guys were going to do with that.
Turn it into a little necklace.
Jesus.
Well, Brahm was always, he was always on the lookout for a deal, and I figure, we should honor him in such a way.
Abel takes he had a flask in his pocket, right? Brahm?
Mm-hmm.
I assume
his flask and his pipe. His pipe was actually his spiritual focus.
Yeah. Abel takes the pipe and the flask for his own keepsake. Puts them into his pockets before he squeezes his boneless body and lunges it further into the ocean.
Well, wait, no, I don't want that. I want the finger.
Oh.
Well, do we have the finger?
Okay.
The wind catches him like a kite and carries him away.
Yeah, well,
it's like an uncrumpled napkin. Just.
Did you ever read Flat Stanley?
Well, he wants him to.
Do you want to make a
to
strength
sink.
check to see how
Flat
far you can
Brahm.
throw?
Oh, he's flat,
And
bro.
the finger's been removed with the flesh still on it.
Okay.
Abel carefully cut it using his medical tools.
He's a windsock.
Strength check, sure.
Wacky waving inflatable arm flailing tube, Brahm.
I told Mick, I gave Mick a hint that his body might be desecrated in some way, shape, or form.
With this bunch.
But I didn't know that you guys would chop his finger off.
It was a tribute.
Least shocking thing. I mean, instantly I was like, okay, well, who's gonna rob my dead ass? And I knew it was gonna be Ash. I was like, Ash is immediately going to start.
Did not
looking for
hesitate.
valuables.
Yeah.
5% off
Instant,
Brahm's bones,
Let's check. Hey, you just got that joke.
Ash and Loot the Body.
Get it?
Name a better
Brom
duo.
Bones. It's like Sleepy Hollow. It's part of the inspiration. But never mind.
So Brahm's pancake body is listing along the waves.
Yeah. So you see Abel like pick up the limp corpse and just kind of like chuck it, I guess, and
That's gonna be fun to explain when someone finds that.
into the ocean. And then you guys are still standing there stranded in a strange land that you've never been to before because you were teleported here
Oh, that's right.
by strangers, so you don't know where you are.
Are there any crabs?
Make an
I have
investigation
one
check.
question, Mr. DM. If I could do one last thing for our dear departed Brahm.
Sure.
Each of you smell like the wafting of a tobacco pipe as if the smoke travels by you, and Abel, you swear you feel a hand pat you on the back
Oh, good, he's haunting us.
as the smoke smell dissipates.
Apparently, that's not how death works, though.
He's
So
gone
much
to
time,
the pun
Abel.
mansion.
No, that was only for one night.
He mutters under his breath, Abel.
I'll see you at the end of the road.
What? What'd you say?
Nothing.
Abel,
Okay.
very quiet and dissonant, just turns away. Begins walking back towards the coast, soaking in water up to his knees,
I hold his hand, but it's like a 3-year-old.
like shaking hands with a cat.
Cat's hand.
Like shaking hands with a cat. He just.
I like to imagine it's like holding hands with like an orangutan because she's all like moving along.
Oh my god, is Abel just like an orangutan?
No,
Is that what this is?
it's Carowin as the orangutan.
Carowin is.
He's just like,
Yeah.
Carowin's wearing the
but
diaper and everything.
orangutans' hands are fucking massive, though. They're huge.
No, they're not.
I am making a character that
Orangutans?
wears a diaper.
No, chimpanzee. That's what I'm thinking
Chimpanzee.
of. She's like a
Okay, I was like, orangutans' hands are bigger than gorillas.
We cannot decide
Anyway.
the tone of this scene at all.
no.
I mean, I tried to make it
Super
serious,
sad.
but
I'm an orangutan.
I was
Super
all
sad.
aboard
I
and
removed the
then
finger.
I'm a
Super sad.
Robin.
I loot the body.
It's
know
balance,
how to be
as all
secret.
things should be.
it's good.
Are you okay, Abel? Like, do you want to talk about it?
Thank you, Carowin. I did not expect to lose him so quickly.
I did.
Did you?
Yeah, he had a bit of a drinking problem, so it's either going to be the scoliosis of the liver or murder-suicide.
Ironically, him and I had a bet.
Was it a
I
murder
thought he would die sooner. He thought he would live longer. A
Did
bet
you
I
put
never
the
thought I'd
actual-
lose.
Oh. You know, it's just about the friends we make along the way, and I just wander off.
Abel just kind of smirks. Just wondering what Brahm would have said in that moment. Looking around the coast, what do we see? Are there anyone besides the prison that was like off the coast? Are
No,
there any
so
people?
no people. You're on just a barren shore. The storm that passed through quickly, moving a little bit further south down the ocean. Just rocks scattered across the shoreline. Other than that, no. There is a small path that leads up a small hillock. You imagine it goes up towards a road through the swamp, mire, or whatever we're in. The marsh. There we go, marsh.
Is it salty?
Salt marsh, yeah. It's a bit salty.
I'm gonna
Taste
follow
it.
this path and look for any crabs.
Okay, so you can make an investigation check for crabs.
Perfect.
And then if anyone wants to look for like a road or a main highway, they can roll a survival check.
Yeah, that's kind of more so what I'm looking for.
Not any crabs?
Nah.
Got a 10.
You got a what?
A 10.
You got a 10. You find a little crab waddling sideways.
Pick it up.
Cool.
Abel got
You now have a crab.
Yep.
You got a what?
15 if anyone else got it says survival, right?
Yep.
Yeah, 15.
All right. So are you rolling, Nolan? Are you going to help look for the road?
I can. I'm not going to be much help, though. Once I get... Yep, no. 4.
Cool.
I'm too distraught.
It takes you about an hour. You get off the shore pretty quickly, but once you get into the marsh proper, it becomes a bit more jumbled. Tangles of vines and everything like slow your travel, especially since you're unfamiliar with the territory. But you do make it through takes you about an hour and a half, 2 hours, and you do find your way onto the main road. And there is a sign, one way pointing further south, says, forgot the name of my town, Kenley, and then prison going north towards Saltmarsh.
Anybody else hear those wild dogs?
It's probably
We must
the
be
search
getting
parties
close.
from the prison, looking for you guys, because you did help a criminal break out.
Shit, I completely forgot about that. We need to get out of here.
We need to go. Come on. Hightail it.
Carowind's already gone.
Yeah.
All right, so which way are you going? You going back?
I assume
towards the prison?
south, away from the prison.
Okay. All right. So you start heading south. As you do, you hear a voice in the distance. Where is it? 1 second. Sorry.
You're fine.
There we go. And it's a voice. It's hopefully more baritone than my normal voice, and he is giving a sermon. And just so you all know, any ill will that befalls you is just a test from the gods to further strengthen your resolve in this world. And he's waving a book in the air before a small crowd where 2 people are, if they want to introduce themselves.
Go ahead, pretty lady.
Well, it's your move, sir.
Oh, yes, indeed it is. So I'm going to use my knight to set up this particular gambit. That is check and mate. I noticed that this existed probably 4 moves ago, but it was a fun game, so I wanted to keep going.
I appreciate you letting me flex my strategies, my mental muscles for a moment.
Oh.
Would you care for another round?
Oh, well, I suppose. I mean, this guy he's talking a lot, and I don't really know what he's talking about.
Is this so these 2 people that seem to be playing chess, and this guy that's giving some kind of sermon around a group, is this like on the side of a road? Are we at the edge of town, or what exactly is the scene here?
Yeah, so it's like a raised platform
Okay.
on the side of the road. It's a small gathering. I'd say about 7 or 8 people, including the 2 people playing chess. And just this man standing up with some kind of book in his hand, just spouting maybe nonsense to you guys. Maybe you agree with it. I don't know. But he's going...
He's going. The undead hordes that haunt the marsh will eventually go away. This is the god's will. We must endure.
I mean, clearly he's never heard of the paradox of flame, in which case all the world's problems will be washed away and consumed by fire.
Are the 2 people playing chess kind of like removed from the what I'm envisioning is this guy on the raised platform preaching to a crowd of people that seem to be interested, and then 2 people kind of towards the back playing chess, just kind of like blah, blah, blah. Is that somewhat accurate?
That's what I'm
Well,
picking
the
up.
young man keeps like looking up at him when he's talking. He's listening. He's taking it in. He's
Yeah,
unfamiliar with it. He's interested.
The young girl is, I mean, she is wearing a traveling cloak covering most of her amber hair, but she is also from time to time looking up at the preacher. Again, also listening, but like most attention is elsewhere.
Okay. So Azrael's gonna like walk up to the chess table and like peer over the top. Like, Excuse me, I don't mean to intrude upon your game, but what's going on here?
Oh, hello. Wow. I've never seen someone who looks like you before. What are you? You're a gnome.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I am.
That's amazing.
And I
I've
walk
never
up
met a
next
gnome
to him
before.
just hugging a crab that I had found.
And you're a fairy from the Feywild. Wow. There's so many things in this world that are amazing and
You
interesting.
want to buy this crab for 500 gold? It talks.
I'm
Oh,
sorry.
I'm afraid I'm fresh out of 500 gold.
I don't have any money, and I'm out of food, and I'm lost.
Oh, that sounds like a personal problem, bud.
That's quite the predicament you're in.
Whoa! You're a fearbulk. Well, I've heard about you.
Pleasure. And you are?
Oh, I'm sorry. Where are my manners? Master always said it's very important that when you meet somebody that you look them in the eye and you extend your right hand in a firm but welcoming gesture. He stands up and you notice that he's got a royal blue long coat on. You see like there's leather straps across his chest. It seems as if he has the hilt of something on his left hip. And he's got interesting looking weapon attached to his chest and his right hip as he stands up. Sitting beside him he was basically on like a stump. And there is a small automaton that's maybe 3 feet who kind of like looks up. Little puffs of smoke come out of him. Hold on. He kind of straightens his back, looks you in the eye, and slowly extends his hand to shake it.
He able matches it perfectly.
Your master taught you well. You come
Yes,
from nobility.
thank you. I am Artorius Davenport, last of the Gunbreakers. What else is it? Master told me to say everything right the first time you meet somebody, otherwise they don't respect you because they think you're a buffoon. Last of the Gunbreakers, pursuer of the Paradox of Flame. You can call me Artie, though. Artorius is my official name.
Right. Nice to meet you, Artie. My name is Dr. Abel Vercon of the Vercon
His
family.
eyes grow incredibly wide the moment that you say that you're a doctor.
You're a doctor. You're a very important person. Master told me to find important people, and you are an important person because you're a doctor. You help people. That is, yes, you're
That's right.
very important.
He helps people die. I haven't really seen him help anybody.
We have just met these fine people.
Yeah, and
She's telling fables.
he thinks I'm lying.
Able fables.
Like that lady.
Yes, she's very nice. She's important too. Go on, tell him.
Fuck your chess game. I just do this on it.
Are you two friends?
We've
Just met.
met on the road. I am Sepharis. Pleasure to make your acquaintance. She like puts a hand on her chest and kind of gives like a bow. Doesn't stand up from her sitting position, and addresses the fairy who has knocked over the chess pieces. And I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name.
Well, it's because I didn't give it to you.
I suppose that's fair.
You want to know my name? Okay. It's Carolyn Daybreak, and I am a barbarian.
Are you important?
No.
Oh,
Well, Artie, she's from the Feywild, and there's not many of the Fey folk that have crossed over into our realm. Wouldn't that make her important?
She's important to
I
us.
suppose. But Master said somebody official, like a doctor or a knight or a lord. You know, somebody with a title. Not to say that you're not important, ma'am. You seem really fantastic, and I'm very interested in learning more about the Feywild in general. But Master was very specific in that I have to find someone who is of importance.
For what purpose, may I ask?
Oh, I have no idea, but hold on.
He opens his jacket and looks through
Oh dear.
a bag across his shoulder.
Oh, here it is.
And he pulls out an incredibly ornate scroll and hands it to you. It's sealed with a wax seal.
Here it is. Dr. Verkan, I hereby bequeath to you the final message of my master.
The final. Oh, so your master has passed.
Yeah, he got really sick, and I'm normally very good at fixing things, but I couldn't fix him.
I know the feeling.
You're hurting too? Have you lost somebody close to you, Doctor?
Very recently, yes.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Oh no! Don't put me in the likes. I dabble in the physicality, but I'm more of a professor, a scholar, but not a doctor.
That's what Master was. Master was a scholar and a professor and an inventor. He was amazing. I miss him. But
He slowly puts his hand on your chest, Abel.
I know that it hurts here.
And he puts a hand to his forehead.
And here. But as long as you remember the good things, then they're not gone. They're always a part of you. That's what Master said before he... Well, you know.
Jesus, Mick, I didn't need that.
My father used to say that the people who shape who we are never gone so long as we hold on to that part of ourselves that they helped create.
Thank you. I needed that.
And
I
he turns
see, I
away,
told you.
not wanting you
I'm
to see
very
him
good
tear.
at fixing. I'm very good at fixing things.
I want to fly up and like awkwardly like pat Abel's back. Is this helping you?
He puts his big gorilla hand on your tiny hand,
Okay.
kind of like a thank you.
I like to imagine that the connection between Abel and Carowin is similar to when a gorilla has a kitten. Like that is what I
It's
like.
really similar.
But it's that in both like the physical size difference, but also in the fact the little one is the actual gorilla and the big one is the gentle sweet one that must be protected.
Yeah. I give him my crab. Take care of take care of Krabatha, please.
But, Dr. Verkan,
Krabatha Krusty.
Yeah.
you have the last message from my master, and he's very, very specific that I find someone of importance to give this to, because he said they would then tell me where to go. You see, master didn't trust just me to look at it. I need a little guidance.
Someone cast guidance on him.
I'll cast guidance on him.
I
Pat
have
him on the
guidance
back.
on me still from Monkey Man.
And Abel remembers him requesting the same thing from his adopted father and not getting it.
Why don't you come with us?
Do you mean it? Well, I mean, that is kind of my purpose in life, is to seek out the answer to the paradox of flame. Now that Master's gone, of course.
You know, Artorias, we've been traveling together for at least a couple days, and you keep mentioning this paradox. You've never been able to explain what this paradox of flame is.
Oh, it's fascinating.
He pulls out one of the weapons attached to his belt. It's a pistol, and he pulls out one of the powder bullets.
You see, the paradox of flame that we all seek to solve is that flame brings warmth. It cooks food. It scares away the darkness. But if it grows too strong, too powerful, it destroys. It burns everything entirely. So the paradox of flame is finding the balance between creation and destruction, life and death, birth and rebirth. And that is the purpose of every gunbreaker. That is my purpose.
He puts the bullet back in.
That's all well and good, lad, but I'm trying to give a sermon here, so if you could move along.
Oh, sorry, sir.
I feel like this preacher's voice has been getting deeper and deeper as he goes on.
I could kill him.
Maybe.
I'm gonna kill him.
That
As-
would be murder.
As if to like accent what the preacher man says, you guys hear a scream in the distance somewhere to the east in the marsh.
That sounds like murder.
Yeah, and then can we go to break?
Yeah.
I
Sure.
really got to the bathroom. I'm sorry.
Yeah, don't be.
No, you're fine. Don't apologize.
Don't be sorry, Dungeon Master.
All
You're
right.
God here.
All right, guys, we'll be right back.
I will really give you a gold if you have
put
seen
my arms
anything.
out like a T, and I just am like blocking people.
Is it sad? Is it sad that the robot is more personable than anyone else here?
Dude,
Literally,
I was
Robot is more
just thinking
personable
that.
than the entirety of Team Girl Squad.
Babe, you're supposed to be the sane one.
You're right. You're right. She comes.
Dude,
Did I give you a rough one? You're embarrassing yourself.
I'm embarrassing myself all the time.
She comes around the corner with lemon bars, and
Oh shit, are those lemon bars?
you know.
Oh, we don't need you. Oh, fuck. Lemon bars? Hell yeah.
So she gives each of you 2 lemon bars.
Take 3.
You can have 2.5 because she breaks her one that she kept for herself in half.
Oh no, now I feel bad. no, give
She's
her
holding
some.
both halves, and
No.
she says, "Do you want it or not?"
No, Mom, eat it.
But I have lemons outside.
No, Mom, eat it. You made that.
Literally shoves it in your mouth.
Mom, and then I give her my whole lemon bar that she gave me. And I go, it's eat. Oh, Jesus, Mom.
Take the lemon bars, sweetheart.
Fuck, okay.
Thank you. I'll make more.
Hi, Zach.
Hi.
He's
You're
like,
waving at
she's
me
actually
even.
waving.
Her skin's nice.
And meanwhile, First is just
Your
holding.
skin is positively glowing. You have to tell me your
Her armor is shiny. Shiny.
Your armor's very shiny. I'm like too loud because I'm nervous.
Oh, well, thank you for the compliment. But, so, if you have one device, Waterdeep is a large city to scope.
Very good.
I gasp. Orb. Orbs glowing. Riddles. Start a fire. Fire door. Water friend left spaghetti. Dark walking. Tummy shells hears voices in head. Bad ladies say, they are here. Quickly. Where are Rattle? No resting now. Rattle knows. Demi playing.
What was that, guys? Then we're live. But yeah, we're
We were
live.
behaving perfectly normal the
You
whole
were
time.
Sumner, you were like staring, and
I was, because y'all did the whole winner, 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 winner.
Talking about, we've never done that before.
We only do that when no one can hear us, and now everybody knows. Thanks.
everybody knows our
Thanks for
secrets.
exposing us, Sumner.
Our
Whatever.
dirty laundry is.
I'll only salvage anything I have equipped.
Sumner.
Sumner! You look like that meme. People that put like a head on top of it. Exact. Sumner, that's what you look like right now, my dude.
I feel like with the background specifically, it's magical.
It really helps.
Guys, I'm sorry, I wasn't prepared for this shit. Nothing
Who truly is?
Oh my god, Sumner, you're ridiculous.
And get the details of the contract.
Excellent.
So you just got somebody's number?
That boy needs a straw.
Take Sabine to Rav's mom's house. Because otherwise you're going to have to find Rav as well.
That's true. And Rat
It's not hard.
I suppose you just
I
follow
would
the
imagine
screens.
at this point she's making her way downtown, probably walking pretty fast, and not
her
noticing
faces.
the faces that are passing, and she's on her way home.
She is quite literally homebound. So she is. Wow, that works. That works. I normally would shit on Dylan for this, but that was really good. So.
Go!
And we're live.
Welcome. Hi, I'm here. It's me, your boy.
We've added to the Goyle squad.
I am a pretty lady now, as you can see.
A pretty
My
lady.
locks are the envy of many.
Jesus.
My hair. No. What have I done?
Thank you, husband.
That's what happens when you're
Why-
cocky, Dylan.
We're live right now. Yeah, we are. Hi, husband. Your hand just popping out.
She has been voluntold.
Fuck.
That's the best. There's people over here. There's people over here. Dreamweaver.
Meanwhile, they were like, "I got a person on my 6 upstairs. We got Tango. Dreamweaver."
That's pretty
You're
much
like, you're like not even looking down scope. You're like, Dreamweaver.
That's pretty much what happened in one of our matches.
It was.
The floor.
I want to take her hands.
You
and
see,
say-
like, you. Rushberry, hold on 1 second. Make
Yeah,
a
yeah.
perception roll. I just want to see if you
fuck.
see the 3 stooges' faces at the door.
Advantage because I'm absolutely singing "Kiss the Girl" right now.
18.
Also, I have these huge ass horns, and I'm just like,
sitting there.
So you look to your side and you see all 3 of them there at the door. Right
I
as
wanna-
she said,
I-
does it always feel that way?
Does it always feel? And I want to begin saying, "Once I had a dream where you," and then I noticed them. Never mind.
Never mind.
you doing all right? You need anything? Refill? Is her foot okay?
Excuse us. I want to shut the door, like right in front of them.
You close the door.
That was rude.
Chains goes and hangs out at the table with other tabaxi
I
at
think
it.
Galvin might actually like Riki.
Yeah, that's the point.
Would you trust a bunch of stupid goblins to be in charge of your society?
Probably not, Ms. No,
Yeah,
but I do
exactly.
trust one stupid goblin to be in charge of our boat.
Who is he? I'll kill him.
It's you.
Oh.
And then I just pat him on the head.
What are you asking about specifically?
Where are the drugs? Are we looking for drugs? What are we looking for? What's being stolen? I don't remember.
I don't remember who asked, but yeah, that's the lizard's name. And we can call him Peppermint Andy if you want, but his legal name is Funky Wizard the Monkey Lizard.
How does he have a like?
Also, you haven't been especially forthcoming with us, so it's very unfair to expect us to be especially forthcoming with what information we do have.
Give me a persuasion check.
Fuck! I'm sorry.
The real world. So he granted me wishes as if that is true, but he's not limited to 3. And I did wish for a child, but you know, you can't just wish life into existence. You have to have it made. And you know, we naturally came to the agreement that a child is the best.
Mom. I don't want to hear that part. Got a blast.
Got a blast, baby. We're here.
Hello.
And we are
Timmy Turner,
fearful.
we have returned.
Hey, Abel,
Yes.
do you know why diarrhea is hereditary?
Well, it tends to run in the family.
It also runs in the genes.
Damn it.
I had half the joke.
That counts.
I'm gonna leave.
Make me shoot a diarrhea down my leg. Make me think I'm mighty sick. Sorry, that's for you you fans out there who know what I'm talking about. So, come on. I think you should leave on Netflix. You should watch it if you haven't. Anyway.
I've seen it. It's good.
Oh, is that what that? Okay,
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
I've seen like a few episodes of it, but I did not recognize the reference. I'm sorry.
Can I just ask, what's next? Sorry. we thought we just thought it'd be funny. Like, what if you farted? I think we covered what would happen if I farted. Anyway.
Oh man.
What happened? What did we? What for
I'm
those?
quoting a skit
What's-
show. I don't want to alienate anyone who hasn't seen it, so it doesn't matter. But
It was a very emotional first half.
Yeah, it was.
For those longtime viewers of Bounty Board, we're new to emotions here. Like this is this is a new experience. I wasn't ready for it. My tear ducts are getting to work out. What was that for? What did I say?
No, it was for chat. It was for chat.
Oh, okay. Oh, sorry, I hit the pun counter. I see now.
You're like, what did I say? I'm panicking. But yeah, it was
traumatized.
It was very, very emotional. That was nice. I always love having those moments like that. It's really, they're really rare, and like really well done. When they are well done, and yeah. So Brahm's character, Mick's character, Brahm passed away last.
Brahm's character, Mick. No,
Mick's still here.
Not Mick.
Who plays
Every day I wake up.
I would kiss him.
And he died in a rough way. He died very daggers came out of his chest, and he was very sudden and unexpected. So we grieved and exchanged his bones to a bone collector, like ethereal being, and then in exchange for a bone staff that could be transformed into any tool. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And Alan used that.
So scary.
And then we happened upon further up the coast and down a road, we found basically a pastor of some kind, or a person just preaching.
Like a street preacher.
Yeah, one of those. A street
road
preacher. You know, you ever been to New Orleans? Like that.
Which, by the way, was supposed to be Mick, but he changed.
It was
his
originally
character
going to be
on me.
Mick, but then Mick changed the idea of
And
his
I was like,
character
oh, I have to
completely.
do a sermon now because I don't have any backup ideas. And it's
I was literally just going to be on the side of the road playing chess with my automaton, and then Dylan was like, "Hey, you," and I was like, "That's way better than me playing with a 3-foot robot. Like, let's do that."
It's an automaton nuclear neo-human android. Just you can call it Anna.
Artorias, you finally have your weapon.
Oh, thank you.
On a wait, what?
That was a Family Guy.
And then the
reference.
last thing that happened,
I just got that.
Yeah, so
we heard a scream from the marshes.
Yes.
Yep. From the east coming out.
And the preacher
We're
was
just
like,
gonna
"Y'all are
skip
talking
over
when
all
I
the
started."
philosophical and existential shit.
I mean, if we want to go
The paradox of flame, the death, the loss, the trauma.
We don't do that here. We don't do that here.
Yeah, no, we don't do emotions here. We're all.
If you want to have some emotions, you got to watch the VOD. We're done being hurt.
I hurt myself today.
You know,
I like to imagine that Abel goes full Johnny Cash. And
Yeah, last plane shift when we did Vampire the Masquerade, surprised no one caught on that I was just Johnny Cash as a vampire.
That makes sense. I didn't put it
I
together,
get it
but it
now.
makes sense.
I did at the time.
Yeah. Yeah, and how adorable Artie is. Absolutely. I already love Artie. So, I mean, and you set out.
Screaming.
Do what?
While they're all talking, I'm going to go to the screaming.
Okay.
Okay,
All right.
you're gonna fly off into the marsh towards the screaming.
Yeah.
Ash is like, fuck this, I want to play. Enough recap.
Okay, so you
Maybe
all
to roll dice and pretend.
you see little Carowin just like zoom off into the distance.
Bye,
Do you need
sluts!
Do you need to follow her? Is she gonna be okay?
Who let this child leave?
Azrael just runs after her with his b-boy skeletons following after.
I look up to Abel, the large man. Is like, you gonna? They're gonna be okay? They're very small, both of them.
They're very small and hard to
whatever.
catch.
And Sephiroth gets up and follows after them.
It's 5 a.m. Do you know where your children are?
Abel is the incompetent father that's like, I just don't try, and and he follows after Sephiroth.
Artie immediately follows after Abel, like a puppy.
So, Carowin,
Yes.
as you fly through the marsh, making your way through the vines and whatever's in the marsh, I don't really know.
Yeah.
You zoom across over a hill and you see a large, what looks like a mass grave. Just bodies like scattered like wagons with more bodies in them, just ready to be dumped into this mass grave. In the center of the mass grave is a giant tree, standing out with no leaves, no foliage of any kind, just branches that twist and turn their way out. And can you make a perception check?
Sure. I hope I'm perceptive.
This is what you get. You gotta roll
Damn.
dice now.
You were the one who's like, I want to play the game.
I want to play the game. 23.
23? Okay,
Yeah.
so
It's not a nat 20. It's just regular.
So, mixed in, like, the corpses, not mixed in the corpses themselves, but like in the general vicinity of the scattered bodies, you see this elvish woman and an elvish man standing beside her. She has a shield raised and a sword drawn back as a corpse is assaulting her. And what do you do? Do you call out to her?
I want to comment on how beautiful you are right now.
Thanks.
Your face changes are great. I'll rush in and help. I can rage. I'd like to be a tiny rage goblin and run in there.
Okay, cool. As you do, she looks up at you as you fly down. She's like, "Thank you. I need all the help I can get. The corpses keep rising."
A little bit more coming, and then like, ah! So I'm like running.
Cool. And then the rest of you were right behind her, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Okay, cool. So you come across the hill and you see the same scene as before, and you see Carowin flying down, axe raised, screaming in a blood rage, about to attack. Just the single zombie that you guys see now. So if I could have you all roll initiative.
I'm going to roll with the Playotic Master die here. Let's see how it do.
15.
Oh, tight, a 4.
I don't have a notebook. One second. Let me get my notebook.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Azrael is like horrifically distracted. He got a 5.
You're distracted by all the corpses
Just all the like Azrael's dealing with some shit.
and that rat ass tree.
Well, dang, because Severus got a 6, so we've got
No,
4,
fuck.
5, and 6.
I got a 15. So
That's not 7 or 2.
So wait, who got 2?
No one.
No.
We got a 4, 5, 6, and 15 so far.
All right. Who was 15?
me.
Okay.
I think Abel got a 14.
I got a 16.
Okay.
All right, so you guys are counting on the high end. We got Azrael, Seferis, and Artie over here counting up the low rolls.
Okay, so it goes 5, 4. What'd you get, Seferis?
I got a 6.
I was like, how do
Oh,
you have
wow.
an extra finger?
Because he's a koala bear.
I like how you're
koala
Artie
bear.
the artificer, by the way. That's real good.
Already the artificer.
That's the other
I
reason
hate
why I
it.
chose Artorias.
I hate it.
Artificer.
Artificer sister.
Artificer. Artificer.
Aja. Magic
Artificer.
Aja.
There's an entire string of us trying to say artificer.
Artificer.
Chronolometer.
Don't give Sumner PTSD.
He's like, ah.
The Crabapple Megatron.
I want to steal the Declaration of Independence.
That was what she was there for. That was the plan, to get you a boner. You got one.
Hey, remember that time that we just reached up inside of a man?
We? We?
You?
So, Abel, as you come running up over the hill, you see this elvish woman with her sword raised swing and hit this zombie figure approaching her. And as it falls to the ground, you see another creature rising out from amongst the corpses. And it just kind of howls and then makes its way towards the group.
God damn, you and your faces.
I know, it's awesome.
And it was like an ethereal being, like you can see through it kind of thing, like a ghost?
Yeah, a ghostly visage kind of thing.
Oh, wow. Okay. So those are the only two things we can see right now?
The zombie has fallen. The elvish lady is holding her shield and sword at the ready, and
a spirit of some kind, unnamed type of spirit. I don't know what it is.
Just looked at my initiative list. I'm sorry. Has like risen out of the corpses and has flown towards Carowin. And you're up first.
Okay.
So whatever you want to do.
It's down, like it's like out for the count, or is it just physically prone?
The zombie?
Zombie, yeah.
Yeah, it looks like it was cleaved in half and it's fallen to the ground.
Just making sure.
Again.
Cleaved in twain.
He's gonna run towards. He's gonna run and rage. Immediately, just in this feral need to protect Carowin, runs over and places himself in between Carowin and the Spectre, and puts his fists up. And if they get close enough, we'll go in to strike it.
To the poltergeist? Yeah, what's your movement?
45 feet.
Okay, yeah, you can make it easy. Go ahead and roll.
All right, attack for using my unarmed strike. 24.
Nice.
24 to hit, that hits.
Okay. So the bludgeoning damage with the rage is going to be 9.
9, okay. And you're a monk, so is it magical?
It should be magical by now, yes.
Okay.
I can look into that. Because I know as metagaming a little bit, I know it needs to be. Let me see.
How dare you?
Attack.
I think 6th level monks get it.
Yeah, because I am 6th level. Yeah. This key point necrotic damage. I can do necrotic damage. Pull a Mordecai.
Hey.
Oh my god, let me just freaking Google it. Yes. Yeah, it's 6th level. Yeah.
Okay.
Perfect.
Cool.
And
So
I have 2 attacks.
All right.
Yeah, 3 minimum if you want to use your bonus action.
And you know I'm gonna. So attack again. Ooh, 17. Oh no, but plus attack roll, so 19.
Okay, that also hits. And as you like punch it, yeah, it just goes and takes damage. So
another 10 bludgeoning damage, and then I'm going to burn a key point as a bonus action if it's still up.
Its form kind of flickers a little bit as it like draws back from your blows, like it's about ready to fly away. Go ahead.
Gotcha. I am going to attack it 2 more times with the flurry of blows.
Flurry of flows.
Flurry of flows. It's 11 to hit for the first one.
That misses.
And 22.
That hits.
Okay, so that second one. A 6.
Okay.
That's it.
So as you punch, and then I guess like roundhouse kick, and then punch again.
Yep.
The spirit that just flew out of the corpses has just fallen to the ground, and disappeared into the pile of bodies. So that one's gone.
Very nice.
And then, is that your turn?
That's my full turn.
All right. That brings us to Heroin. So,
Is there any bad guys left?
can you make a perception check for me?
Sure.
Don't do it. Don't fall for his trap. If you don't make a perception check, there's nothing left.
Yeah, they're not there. If you don't see them, then they're not real.
23.
Sumner, could you send me Artie's thing?
The weapon?
Yeah.
It's already in your inventory and equipped.
Oh. What?
Yep.
So
where?
Refresh.
Inventory.
Got it. Gotcha.
With the 23 Carowin, you see.
Hey, there it is. Thank you, buddy.
You see the zombie fall to the ground at the elvish woman's feet. You see the ghost get punched to death by your Furbolg friend, and you're like, "Oh fuck, it's all gone already." And then you glance up at the tree, and you notice it shift.
Oh god.
A little bit and twitch. But the wind's not blowing, so that can't be right. And then you see a mouth open up in the side of the tree with sharp fangs coming down as it lifts one of its roots as if it's going to start moving towards your friend Abel.
Cool. Abel, how close are you to me?
5 feet.
Cool, I have a storm aura around me, so anything that gets within 10 feet of me has to take lightning damage.
Okay.
I think you're fine. Should be. Yeah, I pick up a creature, so.
I wish my friends had stopped electrocuting me.
Hey, the first one was thunder damage, so it was just sound.
Yeah.
That was just like a burst of.
He's just like,
okay,
"Mom."
that makes my ribs less broken.
Hey,
he didn't mean
it. They're changing it up. It's not just electrocuting you, okay?
Yeah.
I'm gonna
And
go
you're not even
fight
dead,
this-
so it's not even electrocuting.
Yeah.
You're just being shocked.
I'm gonna go fight this tree.
shocking.
Okay, you're gonna fly up to the tree?
I'm gonna fight this tree. Yeah,
Okay.
my
go ahead.
movement's 40 feet. He also has to take do a dex save with these 10 feet.
Do a dex.
Do a
Oh, the
dex.
tree. Okay.
Yeah.
Um,
If he gets a 13 or higher, he takes half damage.
well, he rolled a 9, so.
He
Or
takes,
it's a tree.
yeah,
don't think
it
it has-
can't really move well. Okay, so he takes 5 lightning damage on top of that.
Oh,
And
okay.
then I'm gonna go at him with my great axe because that makes sense with a tree.
Yeah, ask him your question.
Yeah, that's 25 to hit.
Okay, that hits.
Okay. That's 10 damage.
Alright.
I'm gonna take another swing at him. That's 17 to hit.
Yep, that just barely hits.
Stupid tree. That's 13 damage.
Alright.
That's it for me.
Cool. So, you fly up to this tree, and what does your lightning aura look like?
It's just kind of like storm cloud. I'm a weird storm barbarian, so just lightning clouds just kind of like roll in, and it's all striking like kind of around me in like a kind of a circle. But I can direct it at an enemy. So
But not like a regular circle, like a freaky circle.
like a freaky circle. Yeah.
So, you fly up to this big tree that's just opened its mouth, something you haven't seen in a while since left the Feywild.
Yeah.
And you swing your axe as lightning arcs off your body and strikes at the tree, and then you do an uppercut with the axe, and the tree looks like he doesn't like that, so with it being his turn, he is going to
About to have a bad time. If I get killed by another tree, I'm gonna be so mad.
wait, another tree?
Yeah.
Baba Lasagna killed her and Sumner with a tree.
You guys are still
was it-
alive.
No, it was Nolan and Ash who died by the tree.
It was all of us, was it not?
No, I got killed by Sumner.
Okay.
Oh yeah, opening the box with the thunder damage and face huggers.
That's right, because he wouldn't kill the baby.
That wasn't the answer. That wasn't the answer. And if it was, then change the question.
Cool. So the tree is going to reach out and try to grapple you.
I'm so small.
Monkey man, it was not lethal.
All right, so that is a 27 to hit on the grapple.
Yeah.
So from this mouth, you see a tongue come out and just like whip out and around you, and it grabs you, and it is holding you. So you take maybe.
I have resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage.
What is resistance to tree tongue?
I have resistance to tree tongue.
So it does 11 points of damage.
So it's like half of
Pikachu
11.
got licked by Haunter. That's what I like.
What is half of 11? 6.
Yeah.
Right?
So, but we'd round down, right, to 5.
Yeah, 5. Math.
Half of 11?
Yes.
Half rounded down is what I always say, but I mean DM makes the rules.
I would round down, so it'd be
You've
5
heard the
damage.
golden
Round down times 4.
He who has the gold makes the rules.
Monkey Man, how dare you? The Coca-Cola experience was art.
So you are now grappled, Carowin, and the tree. Everyone else is still pretty far away, so it's just gonna wiggle its branches angrily.
Threateningly.
Angry tree
we're
noises.
Going to move on to the next guy. So as you guys see Carowin getting assaulted by this tree that has come to life, you see another body making its way out of the corpses piled around. It has 2 large horns, a bull-like face if it had flesh, and a rusted battle axe as it comes forward. Maybe.
The bull of Minos.
And it is going to climb out of the corpses, and then it's going to charge. It's going to walk forward, and it's going to charge towards you, Abel.
Oh, okay.
Since you are within the little group of humanoids there.
Come at me! About to give these ghosts a physical beatdown.
Turn your head
Yeah.
and cough.
So that is a 17 to hit.
Turn your head and die.
Call an ambulance,
hits.
but not for me.
That hits. Okay. So that deals 12 piercing damage as this Minotaur climbs out, raises its axe, and charges towards you with its horns. You are gored. And then it's going to end its turn.
Better grab that bull by the horns, bud.
And then we're at Sarah. If you want to go ahead.
So Ferris comes up and sees the skeleton bull man goring the doctor, a tree tongue lashing this fairy, and an elf with a sword and shield. She's gonna shout out, "Doctor, get the elf out of here!" And she's going to cast. She's going to kind of reach the end of her movement of 30 feet, and with her last step, kind of stomp into this marsh. And from her stomp, a cone of the water and marsh freezes. The grass turning to spikes as it cones out in the direction of the tree and the Minotaur, and they'll have to make a dexterity saving throw.
Fuck you, tree.
Trees are not
Rooted.
known to be very
Sorry,
dexterous.
Constitution saving throw.
Oh.
Constitution. Okay. Oh.
Trees are hardy.
Yeah.
Did you say the tree's hardy?
Yeah. They're known
like
for
your
their
color.
strength. Thank you.
The Hangman's tree rolled a 14.
I got it
That
for my
fails?
birthday.
And what about the
The
Minotaur?
Minotaur rolled a 5. So
They both fail. They're going to take 3d8 cold damage, and they can't. They are hindered by ice for 1 minute, or until another creature uses their action to break away the ice. They're frozen in place, basically.
Okay.
11, 16 cold damage to both of them. So I know trees aren't particularly fast, but the bull's not going to be charging anytime soon.
That's true. All right. Anything else?
No, I don't think that'll be it for me. yeah, I cast my spell and shouted at the doctor to get the civilian out of the way.
You put on your robe and wizard hat.
No, I kept my traveling cloak, but as I do kind of am running and I stop, the robe kind of, and my last step forward parts the robe a bit, and a pretty finely made dress is seen beneath.
Oh, look at you, fancy lady.
I thought you were going to say something lewd, and I'm just glad that it didn't happen.
Hey.
Cool. That brings
I'll
us
put
to
my head in your lap any day.
Yes.
Reference.
My lady. Oh, is it me?
No, it's Azrael.
Oh, I missed that. I'm sorry. So the site in front of me, we've got Carowin wrapped up by the tree tongue and a minotaur, both of which are currently frozen. Is that correct?
They're kind of, the ground has frozen up and kind of crept up around their feet, so they can't move.
They can't move, but there's nothing else. There's no ghosts or anything that I can see. It's just these two enemies.
Anything in
front
that
of us.
30-foot cone would have had to have made a save or be frozen to the ground.
Okay. How big is this minotaur? Like, is it stout? Is it towering above everybody? Is it like?
Well, it's currently
it's not
glorying
super.
Abel
Doesn't
and his
really matter.
skeletal.
It's just kind of flavor.
How tall are you, Abel?
About 7 foot.
Okay, I'd imagine it'd be about the same size as Abel.
Okay.
So.
Bruce, Christopher, Teddy P, Tom, it's time to fulfill your contract. Go protect them! And he sends the skeletons towards the Minotaur. And as he does that, he pulls his walking stick with the lantern off of his back, aims it at the tree, and kind of like you see him whisper into the lantern, and 4 like balls of flames begin to appear and shoot towards the tree. Each of them making individual attack roll. If you give me a minute, I will roll those. Where's my D? There it is.
I like to imagine the skeletons like breakdanced over there.
Oh, absolutely. They do it with style.
Yeah,
these are the most
voguing.
stylish. Like, yeah. 25 for the first attack.
Okay.
17 for the second. For flavor, I'm going to use a luck on this one. 17 for the third attack, and last attack is going to be a 9.
Okay, so the first 3 hit, the last one does not.
Okay, cool. I'm just going to use D&D Beyond for this because I don't want to pull out this many D6s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
I declare
6.
more.
We're talking about 31 fire damage on this tree.
Fuck.
Jesus.
Look, if there's 2 damage types I think trees wouldn't like, it's axe and fire.
We got a little pruning to do.
Going for it. So you send out these 4 bolts of fire, and they make contact with the tree. And he's just scorched, and like the tips of his branches are lit up now on fire, like a little candelabra, or giant candelabra, because he's just huge. Yeah. Anything else?
That's going to be it. He's basically going to instruct these B-boy skeletons to essentially obstruct this Minotaur at all costs. So they're going to walk right in front of him, and if he tries to move past them, they're going to try to grapple, swing, attack, whatever.
Okay, so they're holding their action for the Minotaur to move, kind of?
Because I don't think... they have a maximum movement speed of 20 feet, so I don't know if they can reach him.
Okay, yeah, it's about 40 feet down the hill, I'd say.
Okay,
if you're
yeah.
at the top, so... All right, cool. Artie. Our boy.
That's me. Thank you, sir. How's everything looking, out of curiosity? How's the tree look? How's the Minotaur look?
I mean, the tree, when you first saw it, like 12 seconds ago, stood like tall and menacing and kind of scary looking. Now it looks fucked.
It's got like, fire on top and ice on bottom.
Yeah,
and
like
a tiny fairy
winter.
just beating it.
and thunder and lightning kind of in the middle.
Yeah. It's like a Napoleon ice cream.
Yeah, it's a Napoleon ice cream of damage.
Yeah.
And the Minotaur skeleton is currently It's kind of frozen in place with its horns embedded in your new friend Abel. So that's
All
where
right,
that's how they look.
Let's do something to save my friend. I want to take a shot with pistol aimed at the Minotaur. Go, gadget dice. Ooh. Hello. That's a nat 20. Does that hit?
Hey,
Does that maybe hit?
that's a number.
Does that hit?
Yeah, it hits.
Okay, good. So since I got the nat 20, that is what, double max damage?
Oh, I think we're just doing the double dice or double damage or double dice. Because we've learned that we can kill our players very easily that way.
Wait, so what am I doing?
It's double dice or double damage. Your standard crit.
What would you normally roll?
Yeah.
A 1d10.
So you can
So
either
you can do 2d10 or 10.
roll 1d10 and double that number.
Yeah, sorry, that one. Yeah, 2d10 or roll the d10 and double it.
I'm gonna do 2d10. That's 8. And that is also 8, so that is 16.
Nice.
Plus your modifiers.
Oh, that's right. Nope, there's no plus. Nope, for damage anyway.
Interesting.
So it's just 16?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, not on my pistols. There's no additional.
All right. Anything
Can I
else
get
you
a
want to do?
shot? As a bonus. Hold on. I'm trying to figure out. And as a bonus action, he looks down to the little robot, the little construct that followed after him. Cairo, you know what to do. And I'm gonna cast my Eldritch Cannon into a flamethrower, so the robot and turns into a cannon as it begins walking its way over to the tree.
Okay, cool. All right, so at the top of this thing's dead.
It made
Why
the
is it not
transformer
dead?
noise for those that didn't know.
Yeah, I don't have that.
Oh,
Zach used to do that for first.
Yeah.
Autobots roll out.
I have a arrow versus flash noise for you. There you go.
I don't like that.
I couldn't hear it.
How about metal or wood?
I'm not hearing anything.
Oh.
There they all
You have
go.
a gunshot by chance?
You didn't hear my gunshot?
I didn't.
We heard just the
Oh, these are all
blood
going to my
slashing.
default. Ugh.
The audio problems tonight.
gotta
Am I
reroute.
right?
I know.
It's Gremlins. Gremlins, my friend. Gremlins.
Because I did the gunshot noise and you were like, you had a transformation sound? And I was like, I did a
Chad
gunshot.
heard it.
I know.
Otherwise,
Chad
yeah,
definitely heard
I
it.
would have
Yeah.
reacted.
No. It's just audio issues today. It's okay.
So, at the top of the round, it's the elven woman's turn, and seeing Abel come up and like interpose himself between her and the incoming undead, she's going to reach out and she's going to say, "Drink this; it'll help." And she's going to give you a potion of greater healing and pour it down your throat. So, if you want to roll.
Wait, what?
Take this and else just grabs your hair and pulls your head back and dumps it in.
He's like, I'm a doctor.
Take this, it'll help.
I'm gonna
It's dangerous to go alone. Drink it. Drink this. Drink this.
That's better though.
They tell you in medical school not to drink such liquor.
It's like the Grinch when he's like, this is not pudding.
Then what is it?
So we got 9. Thank you so much for that.
With 4d4?
They do one more d4.
And then plus 4.
Oh, then plus 4, yeah. So 8 more. Hell yeah.
44 plus 4, so 48. That's what I heard.
Sweet. Yeah, I'm no longer bloody. Fantastic. My ribs snap back into place. Oh.
This is why you have dysentery. Just constantly getting impaled by stuff and people just pouring shit down your throat.
He walks like a gorilla for 2 reasons.
You can just drink a fruity beverage.
Okay. And Abel, as she completes that motion, it is now your turn.
Oh, perfect. So what creature is on our way to this? Is the Minotaur?
The Minotaur has his horns inside of you.
Fantastic.
And he is frozen in place.
Abel's just like, what happened? Ah!
Is this thing visibly
like,
undead?
Oh god, he's inside of me! I can feel him inside of me!
Is it clearly undead?
I mean,
I think it's a skeleton Minotaur.
Skeleton? That's what I want to say. I imagine a Minotaur. So he's going to just bash down on him twice, just to hit him.
Yeah.
Going to attack twice. Well, I'm still raging, so 19 to hit for the first one, and 24 to hit the second.
Both hit.
Both
He's
hit.
a big guy.
All right, and it's going to be 8 for the first hit, 8 magical bludgeoning damage, and 9 magical bludgeoning damage with both hits. And I'm going to burn a key point, baby.
Do it.
Okay.
Key.
Are you about to do that cool monk thing where you just have like 10 attacks in one turn? And
Yep.
It's only 4.
4 right now.
excuse me.
Yeah,
Yeah, for
and
right
then
now.
when I get another attack, it'll be 6. But yeah, well, no, 7.
No, monks
so
monks cap at 2 attacks per turn, and flurry of
monks do
blows only
cap.
gives you +2 more as a bonus action.
Just 4 then, yeah. So 21 to hit.
I mean, it's
the
still
second
4
one
attacks
hits.
at like 3rd level.
Second one. So that's going to be an additional 10 bludgeoning damage, magical.
What was the second roll?
What was the first number I gave you? Bludgeoning. It was
8 and 9 is
It was 8 and 9, I heard.
17.
yeah. So then it was 27. No. Yeah. Oh my God, 27. Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
So 27 magical bludgeoning damage.
Great.
3 just going to try to break its skull.
Perfect. All right.
Gonna
He
break
looks
those
really
horns off
hurt.
inside of you,
hear-
boy.
You hear the brittle bones cracking with each impact as you hammer down on this Minotaur. And that's your action, your bonus action.
That's
Do you want to
everything.
move or anything?
That's everything.
Okay. All right. That brings us to Carowin. You are grappled by the tongue of this giant tree.
I guess I should make a strength saving throw, huh?
It's an athletics or acrobatics check versus its athletics check.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
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 25.
25.
This tiny rage monster.
He got a natural 20
Oh
for
no.
26. So you are still grappled. I'm
Fine.
sorry.
I'll just bonus action and lightning it.
That wasn't damage though.
My fancy dice in D&D.
That's a lot of savings.
On a natural 20.
It's a lot of savings. Yeah, I'll just
Um,
I'll bonus action and lightning damage it.
Okay.
I need that dex. The dex.
Oh, that's a natural 1. So
Oh, fuck
minus
up.
1. For
Hell
this
yeah.
row.
I'm pretending because that's frozen in place. It couldn't jump out of the way of the lightning bolt.
That's 5 lightning damage, and I don't think I can attack it, so because I'm still grappled. So that's it for me.
Okay. It is now the tree's turn. He is going to... He's going to attempt to swallow you.
Oh Lord!
The classic tongue
Alright,
grapple
so-
and swallow.
Roll an, can you roll another
Classic.
grapple check
Goes
for me?
together like peanut butter and napalm.
Been saying that for years, baby.
I just like to think that Carowin's in this tree's mouth and he's all like, ladle, 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 ladle.
Will you accept a nat 20?
Did you get a nat 20?
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
Awesome.
my magical dice.
I
The
got a
Arby's?
19, so
It's not Arby's.
perfect. You needed a natural 20. All right, so
Shit.
he starts to pull you in. And you freak out, and your storm clouds start to spark a little bit more, and you swing your axe and you break away from him.
And I yell, help! A little help with the tree!
You are not swallowed.
Thank God, I don't want to be anybody's vor fantasy.
Cool.
Not again.
So,
Okay.
Not again.
as a bonus action, he is going to attempt to trick some of you, and he is going to release. So his branches start to wiggle, and you see these
Spirit fingers.
little pollen clouds start to fall out and around and drift into the party. I need everyone to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
I must ask, is this a magical effect?
Um,
Sure sounds.
Yeah, is this charm?
It's not charm.
The elves
Okay.
want to know. Yeah.
Well, the human got a wait, wisdom. The human got a 5.
5. Okay.
I got a 14.
Not great.
I got an 11 because I sucked at rolling dice.
Okay.
I got an 18.
I rolled a 3 with a +2 modifier, so I got 3.
Big old 5.
Azrael got a 23.
Holy crap.
Jesus,
so-
Mary and
Which
Jaws.
makes sense because you guys are the furthest away.
It does.
So, Abel, Artie, and even you, Carolyn, because you failed to save, and you're no longer grappled by this thing. You all believe that the tree is a normal tree. Like, you shake your head, Carolyn, you look at the tree, and it's just standing there in place. You're like, whoa, was I imagining all that?
Did I imagine being grabbed by a tongue? Is this thing around me just my belt?
So I have a question. How does this impact my cannon, my Eldritch cannon? Does it also think that it's a tree?
I mean, the automatons, they don't have like their own thoughts, right? They follow orders. He's not a sentient being, right?
I'm looking.
Does what you tell him. So if he starts attacking a tree that's normal, it's kind of a waste of energy and power.
I mean, but unless you tell him to stop.
I was telling him to attack the tree, so he was
Yeah,
making
so-
his.
Yeah, he would just continue that way.
Okay, well, all right. Good job, Cannon.
All right. So that's the tree's turn. It is now the skeleton's turn. Who can't move, so he's just going to go ahead and try to bite the monk that has been punching him.
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
Yeah.
I don't know why his stat block doesn't work. 1 second.
So this skeleton has rammed into and gored Abel, and now horn's still in him, just has his mouth in his like rib cage gut area and is just like trying to eat his stomach.
Yeah, trying to chomp on him.
It's been a bad day for Abel.
I just wanted to emphasize like the horror of that image.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's rough.
Yeah, and he's
It's not like the skeleton's coming up and biting him in the shoulder or something. He's like mauling his guts.
Yeah,
literally.
he's being mauled for sure.
So
And he's just
it was a 2. It was a 2 to hit, which doesn't hit, I don't think.
No.
So
them abs.
Minotaur's turn.
Them abs. Abs of steel.
And that brings us to you, Sephirin?
Sarsaparilla.
Sephiris is going to shout to Abel once again, Doctor, get the elf woman out of here. It can't move. As she is going to shoot the tree with what am I going to shoot the tree with? I guess just firebolt.
Okay.
That's a nat 20 though. I'll take that.
Oh my god, so many nat 20s tonight.
And that's 4d10 fire damage.
And we're over here wondering why she's shooting a tree. All of us who are like under the stone, like, what are you
19
doing?
fire damage to this tree as it has the little fairy in its tongue. And really only Azrael and I can... And, oh no, Azrael, Artie and I can see that it's still a monstrous tree. No, already
Only he
failed.
could prevent forest fires.
Already failed, but his cannon is still like attacking this tree, I guess.
Yeah. So, okay. Do you want to describe how you murder it?
So I fire off kind of 2 bolts. Like I shout to the doctor to get out of there, not realizing that he's in the midst of a rage and is kind of blocking off external influences. And as I shout this, from each hand, I fire off a bolt of fire, and the first one severs the tongue, freeing Carowin, and the other one right into the mouth, gets to the heart of the tree, and finishes the ignition that Azrael started. So that the entire tree from within begins to crackle with fire and break apart from splintering and expanding with the heat and flames.
Awesome. Yeah, so as it shrieks, it lets out the closest thing to a shriek that a tree can make, and its limbs or branches crumple down and curl into itself, kind of like a spider's legs would once you kill it.
Thanks, I hate it.
Disgusting.
And then it just slumps, and its tongue rolls out of its trunk, and
then Treebeard comes out and says, "Some of these trees were my friends."
Motionless. All right. Anything else?
No.
All right. That brings us to Azrael.
Azrael is going to take a pinch, like he's going to reach into his little lantern and take a pinch of the flame and pop it up into the air, and 6 little meteors are going to appear hovering over his shoulders. Meanwhile, the 4 skeleton B-boys are going to run up to this bone skeleton minotaur, and they're all going to attempt to grapple it, which probably isn't a great idea considering their strength, but I'll tell you, we got a 10, a 5, a 14, and a 3 against the Minotaur strength check.
So he rolled an 8. So your 10 would work.
Okay. So one of them manages.
He's frozen in place. It's easier for your little B-boy skeletons to kind of hold on to him.
He's looking real rough. He got impaled by a giant furbolg man.
Bones are cracking too, yeah.
So
All
he's
right.
grappled.
That's Azrael's turn then.
Okay.
Already used the most powerful spell known to everyone, a gun.
I cast a gun.
It is now your turn.
Well, I guess I'm gonna tell my can't. Well, hold on. I'm just gonna shoot this, or I'm gonna run over, and I'm gonna utilize my gunblade, and he pulls like this long sword that's got a revolver attached to it, and I'm going to bring it down to stab.
Okay, go ahead.
That is a 17 plus 3, so a non-natural 20.
Okay, yeah, that hits.
And then roll for that damage. That is a 9.
Okay, you want to describe how you kill this thing? I don't know what to say.
Yeah. So I bring it down in an arcing motion, boom, stab it, turn the blade, and say, "That'll teach you to hurt Dr. Verkan." And he pulls off like 4 or 5 shots and then rips the blade out of it. And then he
nice.
That's incredible.
And he throws up gang signs afterwards. He just
Oh wow. You were cool already, but now
he spells out
The tree is exploding, and like as you do this, you turn around, like put on some sunglasses, and walk away slowly as it's exploding.
Yeah, he rests his blade on his shoulder, and his coat like flaps in the wind, and he goes, "Dr. Verkan, how was that?"
Thank you.
And you see him in this very, like, this is the last thing you ever expect to see, like, a doctor, like, in the state of. He's almost rabid. His fangs are out. His eyes are, like, yellowy, veiny, and just feral. And he's, like, bleeding from the abdomen. And he tries to calm himself down.
Thank you.
So, as you do that, you guys take a moment to take in your surroundings, surrounded by all these corpses that you don't know where they came from. There's just a bunch of bodies lying here around this tree for some reason. The elven woman turns.
I was about to say, I would like to approach the elven woman.
She turns to Abel, and as she's about to say something, thank him, you guess, you start to hear growling, and you see movement within the corpse piles. And another zombie pops up, and another one, and another one. And then about 30 corpses have risen from the piles and start lumbering towards signs of life. And the elvish woman turns to you, and whatever she was going to say, she's forgotten. She's like, run. We need to run. There's too many of them.
I'll do my freezing ground move on these guys again so we can get away. I'll cast that again.
Lord!
Stomp on the ground. Cone of coldness spreads out across the ground, climbing up the feet and legs of these creatures, holding them in place. I agree with our new friend. We need to get out of here.
Yeah, I'm gonna book it.
Does she look able to run?
What?
Yes, she does.
She does? Okay.
Yeah,
Otherwise,
she looks at you and she's like, we need to run.
Because Abel will pick up anyone who can't. He's very large, strong, and can travel 45 feet, so yeah.
Yeah, Artie yells out at his cannon, Cairo, come on! And it and just and leaps on his back, and Artie takes off.
Okay, great. So I've never done a chase sequence before, but we're gonna try. So
they have to make Constitution saving throws, or their movement speed will be 0 for a whole minute. If that gives us an advantage.
I just closed my dice roller thing. 1 second. I suck. Sorry.
Don't be.
You are fine.
Or if we want, we can pick this up next week.
Yeah, that'd be a good point, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's a great
Good
point.
stopping point.
Yeah.
If that's not rude of me to suggest.
No.
Yeah.
Because I do want to give it.
Yeah, this is a great cliffhanger. I love this.
Yeah, I'm having fun. I got to get almost. Well, the tree didn't really hurt me. I got to get manhandled by a tree.
Yeah, you guys took
Everybody's dream.
I thought you would.
Tongue handled by a tree, to be more accurate.
Got tree handled by a tongue.
Yeah.
Sweet.
I always wanted.
So we can do favorite parts. Thank you so much for DMing, Alan. It's been a pleasure
it
being
was
a player. I've always wanted to play in one of your.
Fun. Your face changes are freaking me out. I'll look down and look up and just see you like.
I have so many more.
Oh my god!
It's
Excellent.
so exciting. I spent 9 hours prepping for this today.
Amazing.
Wow.
That's my favorite part. How much time you've spent on this and all the face changes, and I love it.
The bone collector was my favorite bit. That was
He
so
reminded me of
unexpected.
the
So cool.
bad guy from Over the Garden Wall. I think me and Sumner
Yes.
agreed.
Yeah.
I'm struggling to think of a specific favorite part. Can I say the tone and / vibe of the entire thing?
Very Castlevania.
The whole giving away of Brahm's bones, just meeting Artie and Sassafras. I'm sorry, I don't remember your name. Sassafras. Yeah,
Sassafras now.
Yeah, I really enjoyed the whole damn thing.
The tone is very cool. Yeah, it's very Dungeons and Dragons. I've been playing Baldur's Gate 3 a lot with Dylan recently, and the bone collector was very I don't know, it felt very scary, bigger than I think there are things out of our control, very indicative of Brahms whole thing with spirits.
Yeah.
Things are I loved it. That was my favorite part by far.
Yeah. I feel like it's been a while since we've just had a
tone of everyone.
thing.
Y'all were talking about the same time. What?
I think you two both hit the same point. The tone of everyone.
Well, I was going to say my favorite part specifically was the tone at the beginning when everyone was kind of dealing with Brahm's death.
Except me.
I mean,
Yeah, Carolyn doesn't
you
care.
dealt with it in your own way.
Yeah.
Looted
Some
his
people do that.
corpse.
Everyone mourns in their own way. Some people are spaghetti, some people are waffles.
Yeah. I'm from the Feywild. We don't know what we do. It's fine.
What?
Mick hitting us with those hard feels about death.
I just, like, I wanted to show that Playotic has many facets. We bring the pun, we bring the funny. We can also bring the Circe and the heart.
Circe.
So,
We're Jim Carrey in 23.
Severe lacking of Circe since Strahd has been on hiatus.
the pure innocence and how the party interacted with it. Oh, don't worry. There is more innocence to be had when Abel reads that scroll. I got some stuff.
All right. Well, tonight, any last words from Alan before next week?
Yeah, any last words, Alan?
Last words of the stream.
Yeah, before we come kill you for exposing us to those emotions.
We shall kill you.
Wednesday, Star Wars is returning.
Star Worms.
Oh, dude, does that mean Horse Hachu gets to come back?
Hachu is returning. My Mandalorian is returning.
Hey, I love the Mandalorian. Yeah.
The bad touch.
You mean my dad?
The hard touch.
Did we ever release that T-shirt?
We never did. We never showed that design to anyone else. That's not anything anybody else has seen. But yeah, so I hope, I don't know, but I hope Shannon joins us again to bring more of the soft touch.
God, your soft touch, bud.
That Mickey Mouse voice. And Kinsey will be returning. So yeah, Star Wars is returning. Yeah, Kinsey will be back. As far as I know, she'll be back. Zach is back. The soft touch, the hard touch.
And tonight we'll be.
Now I can't stop.
We'll be rating Miruku Maddie. Looks like she's doing some character building. I don't have volume on, but it looks like they're doing something in D&D Beyond. I'm interested to see what they're doing.
What should we do with our rate phrase?
Hard touch.
No.
we I don't know. Collect the bones. Something about the bones.
Only you can prevent forest fires.
Or that.
You got tongue handled by a tree.
No.
No. But it's accurate.
Potato Man killing it with memes.
I'm thinking of all different ways of saying hardwood, and I need to stop.
It's too easy.
I got it.
Thank you, everyone. We love you. We'll be back.
Yeah, thanks for coming to hang out with us. I apologize that my microphone decided to be stupid at the beginning of the stream.
I like that.
Yeah. Bone collecting. About your
That's all I
extended
got.
warranty. Yeah.
All right, guys.
It's
Good night.
perfect.
Love you.
Bye-bye.